Simon the Zealot. They weren't there by accident, those crowds. That was a lot of hard work. I still had connections to the Zealots in Jerusalem. And of course, all the old crowd were in town for the Passover anyway, so no better time to sign up new recruits. Judas helped me. He could see it like I did. Jesus just needed a push, probably not a big one. If he really wanted to help the poor, then agenda item number 1, throwing off the evil yoke of Rome. Being our own masters again. Oh, we worked hard, working the travelling crowds, passing on the word. Jesus had sent 2 of the others to get a donkey. We knew he'd be coming down from Bethphage and the Mount of Olives and in through the northeast gate. So we could make sure there'd be a crowd. Kick up a bit of a storm. It'd be crazy to let the opportunity pass. Maximum impact, maximum attention. Jesus had realised that he only needed to say the word. Well, worked a treat. We had palm leaves. They make the Romans take notice. Big Jewish rabble waving palms and singing that psalm. Hosanna, Hosanna, blessed is he who comes in the name of the Lord. Stuff of any Jewish nationalist demo was made of. Oh, and we surpassed ourselves. There were more there than we could ever have hoped. Waving palms, singing, throwing cloaks in the road. Me and Judas and some other blokes worked the margins, encouraging a chant here, getting the singing going there, giving out palm leaves to those on the edges, encourage them closer. All Jesus had to do was seize the moment. All Jesus had to do was find the right words, and that crowd was his. I wasn't carrying that day, but I knew plenty of guys who were. I saw several Sicarii, a really violent wing of the Jerusalem Zealots. They all had their little knives concealed in their cloaks, and they were ready to use them. And there, Jesus did nothing. We kept the noise going as long as we could, but there's a limit. And as the procession got near the garrison, folks started melting away. The sight of nervous Roman guards tooled up to the hilt is a bit of a turn-off when it comes to casual demonstrating on a festival weekend. When we got to the temple, only the children were left singing. Jesus had let us all down. I was gutted. It had all been for nothing. Coward. Of course, I know different now, but that's how I felt then. And so, at the time he needed me most, I was away sulking and resentful. Judas felt it harder than I did. I think maybe that's why he did what he did. I'd never have gone that far, but in the end, it was never Jesus who let me down. It was me who let him down.